The football 2024-25 season is slowly coming to an end, with the Champions League finalists almost confirmed and most leagues already having crowned their champions this year. Some individuals might be looking to continue their fortune somewhere else, or are just not happy with the club that they're currently representing. Of course, nowadays, eye-watering money for football transfers is nothing new, and as soon as a player does a few skill moves, has a bit of pace, or has a cool celebration, the value of the players can crack the 100 million mark easily. So today, I'll be predicting 5 possible transfers that could happen this summer, where a club will potentially be paying over 100 million euros to secure themselves a new player, and also discussing the chances of the rumours actually coming to fruition. It was only at the start of this season where Jamie Gittens was dubbed the new excitement at Dortmund after scoring a brace in the Champions League against Club Brugge in September. Tipped as the new electricity and excitement, Gittens is only 20 years old and was raised in Reading's youth team before switching to play for Man City's youth team until he joined the Dortmund youth during the pandemic and made his debut for BVB against Wolfsburg in 2022. Since then, Gittens has made over 100 appearances for the club, and with his youth and potential shining more and more every game, it's no surprise that clubs all over are trying to sign him this summer, and a transfer is more than likely to happen. With Dortmund apparently preparing internally for his exit, Gittens has been dissatisfied with his overall situation in Dortmund and would like to leave the 8th place Bundesliga team in the summer. But where to? Well, naturally, Bayern Munich is involved in signing another BVB attacker, but it seems like Gittens will be looking to return to his home country, with Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham, Chelsea, all having shown interest in the past, having made an offer or been in talks with the club. But so far, Chelsea is looking to be favourites to sign him, not only with enough available funds to match Borussia's demands, but also because he would be a serious upgrade compared to the likes of Neto, Sancho and Madueke, no offence. So, will it cross the 100 million mark? If he is looking to join Chelsea, yes, Chelsea will pay any price that is put in front of them, but other teams may have the chance to sign him for less, with rumours circulating that BVB will let him go between the range of 60 to 70 million euros. This guy needs no introduction, and if you haven't heard of Isak by now, you've been living under a rock. And if you want to know more about him, go watch this video on my old channel, which YouTube locked me out of. And as I predicted in my video, Isak has been nothing short of sensational for Newcastle, being in the Golden Boot race and scoring against Liverpool in the League Cup final to secure Newcastle's first club trophy in 56 years. But with these performances, Isak has the whole of Europe interested in him, but the Swede has been shrugging off transfer rumours this whole time, and to be honest, right now, why should he leave? He's in the top 5 clubs of the league, playing in the Champions League next season, and looks like he feels at home in the Geordie side. But with various reports claiming that there is a possible demand fee of 170 million euros for the striker, it might just be enough for Newcastle to shake off losing their star striker. So, who wants him? Well, the offers are pretty insane and weird. Let's start with the strangest one. Barcelona is very keen on signing him and have been looking to find a way to bring the striker back to La Liga, but the offer just doesn't make any sense. Not only does Barcelona not have the money, but Newcastle will only agree to negotiate if Barcelona include Rafinha in the operation. Yeah, I doubt Barcelona will let their star man go to be replaced by a 150 million euro valued player. The next wild offer is PSG. Rumour is they are prepared to offer Gonçalo Ramos, Kolo Muani and Marco Asensio in return for Isak. I don't even know what kind of... oh man, what a weird offer. Anyways, next up, United. Yeah, even if they had the money, why would he join them? No use in discussing that. Bayern are interested in him too, and that could actually make sense with the departure of Thomas Müller, but the teams that are down bad are Arsenal and Liverpool, with Arteta publicly stating how Isak would complete his Arsenal team and that he's the #1 striker target for the summer. It seems like Newcastle could just rob them in broad daylight and ask for whatever price they desire. And the same goes for Liverpool. Liverpool has apparently been in talks with Isak's representatives, stating that Newcastle may set their asking price for 180 million euros if the Reds really want to sign him. So, will he crack the 100 million euro mark if he transfers? Definitely. Whoever wants to sign him will need to be prepared to make a club record signing. I'll be honest, I don't follow the Serie A that closely, but I do pay attention to it from time to time. And of course, I also have been following the development of Martinez this season, who has been nothing but outstanding for Inter, leading the team onto the pitch and having carried Inter for a few seasons now. And the World Cup winner, who was not only Inter's Player of the Year last season but also Serie A's top scorer, has rejected many big offers throughout the past, yet has continued to play for Inter and is looking to defend the Serie A title this season, so there is no rush for Martinez to leave. And look, these are the massive teams that Martinez has been linked with in the past, but this summer might just be different. In case the signing of Isak doesn't go Arteta's way, Arsenal will be looking to smash their transfer record either way by offering 150 million euros for the Argentinian. And the price has its reasons. Martinez just signed a 5-year contract extension last August, and Martinez himself has stated, "I would gladly play for Inter my whole career, though obviously it depends on many factors. I am very happy here. I renewed my contract over the summer, deciding to stay." So, will he be leaving Inter in the summer? I doubt it. Those statements sound like a happy man, and also winning the league will probably convince him even more to stay. Will it cross the 100 million mark? Yes, and that would be the only convincing reason for Inter to let their captain go. If you want to know more about Osimhen's situation, click up here to learn more about it and what exactly happened to him. And as I mentioned in my previous video, Napoli will be looking to sell Osimhen to the highest bidder. So, who will that be? Well, what comes to mind first is the Saudi League. With their infinite money glitch, they would definitely be able to offer an insane bid for the striker. But according to ESPN, Osimhen has made it clear he wants to return to a leading European league. With Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester United having been linked with the Nigerian, other clubs such as PSG and Juventus are top clubs that in the past have been able to pull off transfer masterstrokes that are candidates that would also have the money to purchase the striker. Now, if I had to guess where he most likely will go, it's gotta be Chelsea. That rumour has been floating around for ages, and with his idol being Didier Drogba having played for the Blues, I think it's highly likely that they will be able to satisfy Osimhen as well as Napoli's needs in this transfer request. So, will he be leaving this summer? Yes, confirmed by multiple sources. Will it cross the 100 million mark? Even though Napoli has made their position clear, rumours are that he will be available for 65 million. But if it does turn into a bidding contest, I think there's a high chance that the 100 million mark will be cracked. Florian Wirtz was one of the standout players last season when Bayer Leverkusen went undefeated in the Bundesliga, and at just 21 years old has all possibilities in the world to play for whatever club he wishes. The attacking midfielder is under contract with Bayer Leverkusen until 2027, and Leverkusen is offering him an extension for another year with a release clause set to 125 million euros, with rumours going around that Leverkusen could be asking for a potential 150 million. But who is winning this bidding race? Man City in this case are the strongest contenders, unbothered by the price tag that has been set for the midfielder. However, Real Madrid are also very closely monitoring the German, with Modric coming to the end of his career. Wirtz playing next to Bellingham is not something completely unfathomable. But the team that is simping the most, but somehow it's working, is Bayern Munich. With Thomas Müller's era at Munich coming to an end, the Bavarians are down bad to sign Wirtz, with President Uli Hoeneß in direct contact with Leverkusen and having stated that Wirtz remains Bayern's dream target this season. But Bayern would need to dig deep in their pockets to make this transfer come to fruition. So, will he cost over 100 million? Definitely. Leverkusen will make sure whoever wants him will need to pay up big time. But will he leave? Most people doubt that Wirtz will be leaving Leverkusen this summer, and his family, who are also his advisors, say that it would make the most sense for him to leave Leverkusen after the 2026 World Cup has taken place, as it would be more beneficial for his career. But what do you think? Do you think any of these transfers will happen, and which ones do you think are the most likely to take place? And which player will have the most expensive price tag? Let's get the discussion rolling in the comments section, and I want to hear which player your club is targeting to sign this summer. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. See you in the next one. Bye!